Yoga Shanti Live, here we are. Grab your blocks, grab a strap, get your mat, have a seat, just like Daisy. And we'll start in about 30 seconds. Okay, here we go. So I wanted to say, we've been so lucky because there has been so much yoga online and live for us to do right now. It's been fantastic. I just want to point out two things. One, Yoga Shanti Live has been literally doing 4 and 5 classes a day. There is a way to donate $5, $10, whatever you like is so much appreciated by us so that we can, of course, keep our school open and keep giving this practice back. So that would be wonderful if you could do that. I have to give a shout out to a couple of classes that completely saved my week. Rihanna Vastu, you had such a beautiful class and it grounded me and it made me feel so good again. Seamus Tyson, your class yesterday was just amazing. Christopher Golden, Lindsay Tyson. I mean, there are so many just incredible teachers that inspire me and keep me on my mat every single day. And I just want to say a very big thank you. Number 2, Yoga Shanti has a very special challenge going on called hashtag Stay Om. S-T-A-Y-O-M, Stay Om. And that means you go on to the Mind and Body app, you sign up for a class, you donate, like I said, donation, and then you have a picture of yourself taking the class or maybe a little snippet and post it to Yoga Shanti. And there's all these great prizes, and we're just hoping that whoever is taking these classes is going to show us. We'd love to see people from all over the world. If that's what we're reaching, bring it, post it. We'd love to see it because we're just so happy that you're here. So just have a nice, comfortable seat on your mat. Relax your shoulders. Sit nicely on your sits bones. Come a little bit forward. Just maybe rock back and forth just a little bit. Find your center and close your eyes and just try to have everything become a blank slate. Take everything that's happened so far today, put it in a suitcase, put it in a box, and just put it on a shelf. That's just going to stay there right now. And come and find your breath. Of course, the second you find your breath, it's going to change. That's okay, just go with it. Let it lead you. And look and see if you're holding tension anywhere. Maybe your throat is clenched, maybe your jaw is clenched. I just noticed my ankles were clenched. Maybe it's showing up in a hip. And as you inhale, try and bring the breath into that area. And as you exhale, release it. Just focus on those areas right now. And now maybe take a look and And see, how deep is your inhale? How many counts? And how many counts is your exhale? And let's see if we can even those out. Samavritti, same fluctuation. Being able to stabilize our breath helps us stabilize the fluctuations of our mind. So pick your count, whatever feels good in your body. I usually do 4 counts inhale and a 4 count exhale. Yours might be 3, it might be 5. If you're super, super fit or take deep breaths, it could be 7. And now as you stay with this breath, this samavritti, start looking at the pause at the end of your exhale. Do you see it? Can you feel it in your body? Or maybe, like it was for me, I didn't see it for a long time. Just see if you can find that pause. It's that one moment where everything is completely still. Take one more round of breath. And release and go back to just your normal breathing. And now don't startle your body. Just slowly looking down, start opening your eyes, but don't look up yet. Don't move the body yet. You don't want to startle the body here. And then slowly look up and smile. And welcome to class. Stand up, nice and easy. Wiggle things out a little bit. Take your blanket, excuse me, Daisy. And you can throw that off to the side. Grab one of your blocks and place it between your thighs. This is something that we talk a lot about at Yoga Shanti. And it's so important, and it goes so much deeper than most of us understand. And I actually took a class this morning that just was unbelievable, and it taught me so much. And I'm really hoping that I'm able to share even just a sliver of that with you. So squeeze the block and notice that when you relax your pelvis and let your pelvis drop, just like a Pez dispenser, the block is going to push back. And then when you pull your pelvis forward and harden it, so the front of your pelvis is hard, the block pushes forward. And you're really, really squeezing under your butt. So find that place, maybe just wiggle back and forth a little bit. It's kind of like doing cat-cow, only you're just doing it with your pelvis, this whole pelvis region. And then find that happy place where you have a nice, soft front groin. And the back, the sacrum area, can open up nice and wide. Remove your block, place it on the ground. Come down to your mat, grab your strap. Lay down on your back. Put both feet into the strap, right on the beds of the foot, and push with nice flexed feet, opening up the toes. And it doesn't have to be a big stretch. You actually want this to be pretty relaxed. And relax your elbows so they just come out to a nice diamond shape. And just take a breath here. Letting the backs of the legs open, relaxing your shoulders into the ground. Stomach is falling back to the spine. Loosen the jaw, release the neck, and get ready for class. Inhale, and on the exhale, just lift your chest and your head. Don't bend the neck, just lift it as if you're lifting up to the tips of your toes. And take a nice inhale, and exhale, and relax. Take your left foot down, straighten the leg, and keep it long and engaged. So the foot is flexed, nice and strong, and the femur bone is pushing into your hamstring and down onto the ground. Take the strap into your left hand and slowly bring it over to the left side. And when you start to feel the stretch in the IT band, just hold it there for 1 minute. And let's inhale into that area. And exhale, release it. And now take the right arm out to a T. And now slowly, with control, bring the right leg all the way over to the left. You can let your right shoulder come off of the ground, but slowly bring it all the way over, relaxing it down onto the ground. And now let your waist open and your right shoulder fall back. And as you inhale and exhale, just try and let that relax down to the ground. And push your left elbow into the ground. Bring the right leg back up. Keep it still about 8 inches off center. Bring your right hand into the strap. And now come up to crunch. And now take your left hand up, still in the crunch, right arm out. And see if you can come up a little bit further. Not using your arm to pull, using your belly to pull. And relax back down. Take your right leg all the way up. Bring your left leg up to meet it. Bend the right leg, relax it out nice and straight. Again, foot is very flexed. Femur is pushing down through the hamstring into the ground. Take the strap into your right hand, take it across your body about 6 to 8 inches, maybe 12, pushing through the big toe so you really feel this beautiful stretch behind the knee, behind the butt, going into the hip, your IT band, your hamstring. And let's bring some air into that. So let's do a couple of inhales and exhales, focusing on that area of our body. Usually a very tight area for most people. And now take your left arm out to 90 degrees and slowly roll the left leg, out and down to the ground. So the ground is supporting it. And maybe your shoulder, your left shoulder comes up off the ground, but that's okay. Let's take a couple of breaths and see if we can slowly relax open into this twist. Inhale, maybe lifts the shoulder a little bit, and exhale, lets it relax. Now using your right elbow, push so that you can lift your left leg back up again. Keep it about 6 or 8 inches over to the side and lift the chin and chest and come into just a little stomach crunch, holding here. And now take your right hand into the strap, your left hand in the strap, your right arm out, and hold that again. And relax all of that down. Bring your left leg up straight. Bring the right leg to meet it one last time. Relax the arms, relax the shoulder blades. Come up, small crunch, just lifting your chest and your chin. Relaxing your arms, you're not using your arms to pull. And take the strap out, bend the knees. Maybe just do a quick side to side. Straighten the legs out. And reach back over your head with your hands and reach long through your heels to Doggy Mudra, relaxing your belly down. And bring the knees in. Lift the right leg up, bring the heel over onto the left knee. Take your hands, put them through and grab the outside of your shin and relax back down. Using your elbows, push your elbows out to the sides, helping to push that right hip open a little bit here. And inhale. And exhale. And now take that left leg up straight, sweeping the back of the leg. Come up to a light crunch. Don't hold anything, no gripping, just crunching. Sweep the back of that leg. And bend the knee, take the left foot down, take the right foot up, release it long, and bend the right knee. Take the left leg straight up, bend the knee, take it over the right knee. Take your arms through your left foot, take it around your shin, pulling in. And now push the elbows out to help open up that knee a little bit. Opening up that hip, that left leg. And inhale. And exhale. Straighten up that right leg. Take your hands, sweeping the back of that leg. Just sweep it. Letting those muscles relax, telling them that they can relax. Take your arms up, crunch up. And relax your chest back down. Take your right knee down, your left knee down. Straighten both legs out long, heels pushing to one end of the mat. Arms reach up and over the head, lengthen and reach for the other end of the room. The stomach is relaxed to Doggy Mudra, Pond Pose. And cross your feet, grab the feet, and just do a couple of rocks up. Don't try and do it in one. Just do it maybe in three. Maybe this is really easy. And come on, sit. Bring your feet together, PavrittaTrikonasana. Lift your hips, shake this out. PavrittaTrikonasana. Take your legs out in front of you, Dandasana. Bring your feet back in, PavrittaTrikonasana. And now take your right leg and cross it over, easy seat. Take your left arm, bring it to the right knee. Just a simple twist. To the right. Look back over the right shoulder. Maybe even lift your chin a little bit. And now take the weight off the right arm, bring it up to your ear, and slowly bend over to the left side. If you want to, relax the left arm, place it on the legs, and let the body do a nice curve. But try and push that right butt cheek down too. Opening up this side body here. Inhale. Exhale, bring that down. PavrittaTrikonasana, Dandasana, PavrittaTrikonasana, and now bring your left foot forward, easy seat. Right hand comes to the left knee, take the left arm behind you, easy twist. And now look at where you're twisting from. So I really want you to think about, I'm gonna turn sideways. So remember when we had the block and we were pushing, we were deepening our groin so that our sacrum could release and be open in the back. This is very much the same. So as we take our right arm to our left knee and we're twisting, we're actually able to let this sacrum open. Our twist is coming from the sacrum and going all the way up the spine. So you're letting your hips have some movement here so that everything can be part of this twist. And inhale and exhale. Come back, PavrittaTrikonasana, Dandasana, PavrittaTrikonasana. Cross your legs. And now we're going to push back into a very bent knee, downward facing dog. So first, bend the knees. Push the sacrum up to the ceiling. So these sits bones are really, really, really high. Now push through your hands, tuck the armpits into the ears. And at this point, you shouldn't even be able to touch your heels to the ground because you're pushing your hips so high. What we want to do is we want to teach the backs of our legs and our hips that they can relax, because we're actually going to open up our hips through here, because all of this connects to the front of our hips. So we're relaxing the front of our hips, pushing through by pushing our sacrum back and up. And let's take a round of breath here. Really feel the opening. Stomach is pulled in tight. Rib cage is zipped. Armpits are pulling towards the ears. And you are just pushing that butt up and up, trying to really feel the stretch in the back of the legs. And just hold here. And inhale. And exhale. Two more breaths. And slowly come up and out of that. Push up through your arms into a cat pose plank. So come come into your plank through cat pose. Move your feet if you need to. Make sure you're really high on the toes. Stomach is tucked up. Butt is squeezed, and your elbows and your shoulders and your wrists are perfectly in line. Head looks forward about 12 inches in front of you, and just breathe. And bend the knees, push the hips back through the arms, keep the legs bent. Pull the arms and armpits into the ears, push the hips high, and come into downward facing dog. Really opening up the backs of those legs. Feeling it through the very, very tip of each butt bone, reaching up to the ceiling. And now as you move forward into plank, come onto your toes, really push into a high cat pose. Come over onto your hands, lining up. Look down, make sure it's all even. Your wrists, your elbows, your shoulders. Look forward about 12 inches. Squeeze the butt. Hold in the stomach, but do not harden the groin. You're lifting with your stomach. And let's take 4 breaths. If you need to, come down to your knees. I'm sorry I didn't say that to begin with. This is the modification. Come down to your knees. This is a very hard pose. And bend the knees. Push through the hands and the arms. Coming back, deep bent knees. Really lifting those hips high, opening up the back of the sacrum and the hip bones. Downward facing dog. And walk your hands back to the back of your mat. Come forward, Uttanasana, forward fold. Bend the knees, reach your arms out and up. Utkatasana. Swan dive the arms out and down. Uttanasana, forward fold. And walk the hands back out. And push back into a bent knee, downward facing dog. Come into your plank. Pull the right knee to the nose. Come high up into a cat pose. Release it down. Push back into a downward facing dog. Now again, pulling that knee forward. Step the foot in between the hands. Come forward into a low lunge on your fingertips. Now bend the left knee. Untuck the toes, take the left hand down, pressing into that, lift the right arm up, inward twist, and once again, feel the entire spine, twisting, starting from the sacrum, and slowly working its way up your body, all the way through your neck. And bring that right hand down, push up, flex the right leg, nice and strong, chest high, take your fingertips down, again, pushing the sacrum out, tucking the stomach in, slowly walk the hands forward, keeping the chest open like a small back bend. And inhale, And exhale. Come forward onto your right leg, untuck the toes, straighten the left knee, push back, bent knee, downward facing dog, pushing the hips high, walk the hands back, forward fold, Uttanasana, reach the arms out and up, Utkatasana, really deep, breathe, relax the jaw, exhale, fall forward, Uttanasana, and walk the hands back out. Push back, bent knee, downward facing dog. Pushing open the hips. Start to come into your plank. Lift the left knee into the nose. High arch in a cat pose. Take that foot back and down, bend the knee, downward facing dog. And now coming through the same way, really pulling that knee up into the nose. Place the foot between your hands. Come to a low lunge, lift your chest. Really feel the weight on the top of your leg. This is your support. This is your grounding. Now release the left knee down, untuck the toes. Place the right arm down, lift the left arm. And again, feel this twist starting at the sacrum, and everything is slowly twisting around that line, that center line of your body. Take your left hand down, push back onto your right shin. If you need a blanket, you can have a blanket under your shin. Flex the foot. Make sure that the sacrum is open here. The pelvis is soft. And now with a broad chest, clavicle shining forward, slowly walk your hands to fold over the left leg. And don't push. Hamstrings are usually pretty tight. Mine always are. So just bring some air into them. And come forward, push back into downward facing dog. Bent knees, really opening up the backs of those legs. Maybe your legs are getting a little bit straighter now, but the hips are still able to be high. Let's wiggle them a little bit. Walk out those feet. Walk your hands back. Fold forward, Uttanasana. Arms come forward, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. And walk your hands back forward into plank. Bend the knees. Push back, downward facing dog. Bring the right knee forward. Place the left knee down. Pull it in so the thighs are square. Come forward, reaching from the waist, so you really feel the weight nicely planted and strong through the front foot, really focusing on pressure through the big toe. And make sure you've got some good pushing through this back leg. And now take the arms out. Lift the left arm up, twist the body. Again, feel the twist starting from the sacrum here. Come forward, wrap the left arm over the knee, pulling the knee into the armpit. Make a fist with that hand. Take your right arm, pushing into that left fist. And feel that twist. And really push into that front foot. And maybe you just stay here. Or if you can, untuck the back toes. Come forward, straighten that back leg. And take a breaths here. Really squeezing, pushing the heel back, squeezing the thigh, squeezing the gluteus, squeezing your bent knee into your body. Lower the knee, untuck the toes, place the hands down, push back into downward facing dog, and walk the hands back, Uttanasana. Reach the arms out and up, Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Walk the hands forward into plank. Push back into downward facing dog. Lift the left leg up, bring it between the hands. Put the right knee down, bring it in a little bit, untuck the toes so you have a very nice square here. And now just check really quick, opening up the sacrum here. Can you come forward, nice length in the waist? And make sure this foot is very grounded. Now, take your arms out to the side, bring your left arm up, turn, reach the left arm way over so that literally the armpit goes right into the knee. The knee actually fits perfectly in the armpit socket. Fist up the right hand, take the left hand over and push. Once again, feel that spine starting from the sacrum, going all the way up to the top of the neck. Your twist. And if you feel like you've got some good balance, maybe you just test it. Just lift the back leg. See if you got it. And breathe. Pushing, make sure all that weight is really strong in that left leg. Squeeze the butt of the right leg. Push the heel of the right foot back. And lower the knee, untuck the toes, bring the hands down, push back into downward facing dog. And take 3 rounds of breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Just looking at my notes. And now bring your right knee to your left elbow and hold. And release it back down. And bring your left knee to your right elbow. And release it back down, downward facing dog. Now bring the right knee to the left elbow. Turn out the left leg. Bring the left hand to the hip. Extend your right foot forward. Star pose. And now maybe you want to stay here or pull that right leg in and lift. And maybe you do a couple of lifts here. Bring that knee back up to the elbow. Release back and push back into downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. And now I'm just going to switch sides. You guys don't move. Bring the left knee up to the right elbow. Turn onto the outside of the right foot. Extend that left leg forward. Relax it onto the ground, star pose. And if you want to give it a try, pull that hip back, engaging the stomach butt muscles here. And just touch and lift. And now pull that knee back up, touching the right elbow. Extend it back, downward facing dog. Walk your hands back. Uttanasana. Inhale, arms out and up. Utkatasana. Extend the arms out, fall forward. Uttanasana. And push back into downward facing dog. Bring the right foot forward in between the hands. Take the left foot out about 6 inches. Turn in the foot to about 45 degrees. Straighten your right leg. Make sure that you are on your fingertips. Waist is long. And now I actually like to do triangle pose in a slightly shorter length. So I bring my back foot in a little bit. Take your block on the highest height. Put it on the outside of the foot. You're going to take your left hand, place it on the block. Take your right arm, put it on your sacrum. As you turn, start from the sacrum and start twisting through the spine. And now lift the chin to the right shoulder. Push through the left back foot and through the big toe of the right front foot and extend the arm up into the air. Revolved triangle, Uttita Trikonasana. And inhale. And exhale. Bring the hands back down. Bend the right knee. Place the block. Push back. Downward facing dog. Big inhale, relax, shake it out. Exhale, receive another inhale. Exhale, walk the hands back. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Arms out and up, inhale, Utkatasana. That feels so nice. Exhale, Uttanasana. And come back into plank. Push back, downward facing dog. Bring the right knee forward. Bring it through to the hands. Take the right leg out about 6 to 8 inches. Turn it 45 degrees. Straighten the left leg. And now just come here for a minute and make sure that this feels comfortable. Like I said, I like to pull my other foot in a little bit. I'm a little hyperextended, so I keep my front knee a little bent as well. Take the block on the highest height, place it on the outside of the left foot. Take the right arm, push the palm into the block. Take the left hand to the sacrum. And now from the sacrum, feel the twist of the body start to turn, so that the middle of the body is just turning right around your spine, starting from your sacrum all the way up through the top to the very top of the last area of your spine and your neck. And now take the left arm up, pushing the back of the right foot into the ground, pushing the big toe of the left foot into the ground. Find your breath. Inhale. And exhale. And slowly bring your left hand down, bend that left leg. Push back, downward facing dog. Receive an inhale and an exhale. Push those hips high. Wiggle out the butt. Walk your hands back. Uttanasana. Bend the knees, reach the arms. Inhale, Utkatasana. And exhale, come to stand, Tadasana. Come to the center of your mat. Let's finish it off with a really nice grounding pose. Look down, spread your feet so they're hip width distance apart. Soften your groins, pull up the front of the legs. Put the weight into the left leg. Pull the right knee up. Option 1, stay right here. Take your arms out and hold. Option 2, grab anywhere on this leg with your left arm and pull it forward and keep your right arm on your hip. Option 3, take peace fingers toe lock. Pull the right leg forward. Right hand on the hip, extend it back. Turn the body. Look over the right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the hand back to the hip. Bend the knee. Bring it down. Walk out the legs. Shake out the arms. Reach the arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Take all the weight into the right leg. Option 1, lift the left knee and hold right here, and maybe you can even reach back. Option 2, grab anywhere on the leg, extend it forward, and reach back. Option 3, take peace fingers, grab the toe, take the left hand to the hip, extend the leg forward. Now take the left arm out and slowly look back over the arm. Inhale and exhale. Come forward, bend the knee, take it down, shake it out. Urdhva Hastasana, inhale. Tadasana, exhale. And come to lie on your mat in constructive rest. So take your feet wide on the mat. Let the knees bend in. Take your arms wide. And reach across, grabbing your scapula and just relax it all down, letting your bones, letting the sacrum settle back into place, letting the shoulder bones sink, the belly sink, your hip bones sink. Take the arms wide open. This time, take the left arm over the top. And let the shoulders sink. The belly sink. And the hip bones sink. Grab one of your blocks. Take it to the lowest height. Place it under your sacrum. Bring the shoulders down. The elbows push into the mat. And just let the belly relax. Let the sacrum settle back in. The hip joints relaxing back into their sockets. Maybe push your elbows into the ground. Lift the chest just a little bit. Inhale. Take the block out, straighten your arms, bring the knees into the palms of your hands. Just relax the feet, dangle them. Shoulder blades relaxed, stomach relaxed, hips relaxed. Let go, take your arms out, and just windshield wiper your legs. Nice and easy. And take your left leg straight, your right leg straight. Push through the heels, take the arms up over your head. Flex the hands, reach to the end of your mat through the palms of your hands. Reach to the other end of your mat with your heels to Doggy Mudra, pond pose. Let that stomach relax. And inhale. And exhale. Let everything go. Make sure that your full body is on your mat. Shake out your feet, shake out your legs. Untuck the skin of the butt, relax it back down. Untuck one shoulder, untuck the other shoulder. Release the skin of the back of the head. Take the arms out wide. Make sure nothing is in your way. Shavasana. Close your eyes. Sorry. It's okay, boo. Just Shavasana. Let the forehead skin fall to the ground. Let the eyeballs drop back into the skull. The nose relaxes. Feel the air on the tips of the nostrils, maybe the top of the lip. Relax the tongue and let it fall to the bottom of the mouth. Relax the jaw. Maybe even let it slack open a little bit. Release the throat. Release the left shoulder blade and the right shoulder blade. Let the forearms, the upper arms, the elbows, the back of the hands feel the coolness and the solidness, the supportedness of the ground, holding them strong so that they can just relax. Let the thighs open up and relax. The hip bones, the pelvis, the long bone of the femur, the knees, your calves, your ankles, the arches of your feet, and all of your toes. On your next inhale, feel the energy pull through your rib cage, through your stomach, through your pelvis, your thighs, your calves, and all the way down into your toes. And as you exhale, release that air from your toes and your calves and your thighs and your pelvis and your stomach to your chest, and let it out. And slowly wiggle your fingers and your toes. Let that sensation slowly and gently wake up the other muscles in your body. And now maybe you take a slightly deeper breath. And now move your ankles and your wrists. Pull the knees up. Bring them into the chest. Take the right arm up over the head. Release over onto your right side. And as you release onto your right side, let the belly go. Let the left arm drape onto the ground. And just take another minute for yourself. Put one hand to the heart if you like. Otherwise, just curl up like a baby and stay there. Give your body a break. And very slowly, very calmly, push yourself up and come to a seat on your mat. Maybe wrap yourself up in a blanket, sit on a block, whatever you need to do. And I want to read something from one of my favorite books, When Things Fall Apart, by Pema Chodron. We all know that everyone around us is up against different obstacles than we have. And I think that this is just always something to keep in mind as we hear so many stories from friends, loved ones, strangers, neighbors. We see it on the news, everyone around us. Instead of making others right or wrong, or bottling up right or wrong in ourselves, there is a middle way, a very powerful middle way. We could see it as sitting on the razor's edge, not falling off to the left and not falling off to the right. This middle way involves not hanging on to our version so tightly. It involves keeping our hearts and our minds open long enough to entertain the idea that when we make things wrong, we do it out of our desire to obtain some kind of ground and security. And I think a lot of us are looking for security right now. Equally, when we make things right, we're still trying to obtain some kind of ground and security. Could our minds and our hearts be big enough just to hang out in that space where we're not entirely certain about who's right or who's wrong? Could we have no agenda when we walk into a room with another person? Not that we're doing that right now. Stay home. Not know what to say. Not make anyone else right or wrong. Could we see, hear, feel other people as they really are in that moment? It is powerful to practice this way because we'll find ourselves continually rushing around, trying to feel secure again, trying to feel that, oh, yes, I'm right, I know I'm right, or yes, no, I'm wrong, I'm so sorry. Can we stay on that razor's edge and not make anyone else and not even ourselves right or wrong? Just open to that space. Can we see, hear, feel other people as they really are? It's powerful to practice this way because we find ourselves continually rushing around to try and feel secure again. But true communication can happen only in that open space. Take your hands to your heart, Anjali Mudra. Bow our heads. Be grateful for what we have, every single little thing that we have right now. And let's send our love out into this world that needs it so much and in so many different ways. And we have the power to open our hearts and give that space to people who really need it. Stay home, be healthy, be safe. Reach out to your loved ones and your friends on FaceTime and Facebook. Do the #StayOhm challenge with us. You have 5 chances every single day to do it. So let's do it. Namaste. And have a great rest of the day. Thanks, guys. From me and Sleeping Daisy.